Hello students, how are you all? Today I am going to resume one of my earlier videos, and I have prepared these videos for you, A Great Son of India, written by Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan, one of the greatest philosophers of India. And this chapter has been written about the real ambassador of India, who is none other than Swami Vivekananda. So let's start. The two dominant features of our age are science and democracy. So, science, today we are living in the age of science, and democracy. Let's go to the root word. Demo means people and krasi means rule. So, it is ruled by people. In Odia, you call it Ganatantra. So, the two most important, dominant means they have huge impact. They are science and democracy. They have come to stay, means they have not come to go, they have not come to leave us, but they have come to stay with us. We cannot ask educated people to accept the deliverances of faith without rational evidence. So whatever faith you have, any educated youth, if you ask him or her any faith he has or she has, so that is based on rational evidence. Evidence means justification, proof. Rational means based by or backed, supported by reason. There should be sufficient rationality, reason, pragmatic thing, practicality should be behind that. Whatever we are called upon to accept must be justified and supported by reason. So whatever you are telling others to accept, that thing must be supported by reason. Otherwise, our religious beliefs will be reduced to wishful thinking. Modern man must learn to live with a religion which commends itself to his intellectual conscience, to the spirit of science. So modern man must learn to live with a religion. So we are ready to accept a religion. What kind of religion? That commends itself into his intellectual conscience. So that religion should be molded, that religion should be appealing to his intellectual conscience. So not only simple conscience, that will be intellectual conscience, to his wit, to his wisdom, to his rational thinking, to the spirit of science. Yes, so where there is spirit of science means a scientific temper that is free of any preoccupation, free of any pressure, free of any biases, any prejudices, any superstitions. Besides, religion should be sustaining faith of democracy. So what is religion? So religion should be sustaining faith of democracy or race. Any religion which divides man from man supports privileges, exploitation, wars, cannot commend itself to us today. So any religion which distinguishes between man, which is against the establishment of an egalitarian society, or what you call Ramarajya, means which is against good governance, which is against brotherhood, and which supports privileges. So there should not be any privilege, all are equal. Which supports exploitation, war. So cannot comment us today. If we are passing through a period of the eclipse of religion, of the light of heaven, it is because religions as they are practiced seem to be both unscientific and undemocratic. So when you go to the root of the religion, it is never unscientific, it is never undemocratic. But some selfish group of people, for their own selfish motive, some cynosaurs for their own selfish motive, what they do? They make it unscientific, they make it undemocratic. The most obvious fact of life is its transience. Everything in this world passes away. The written word, the painted picture, the carved stone, the heroic act. So nothing is transience means that is temporary. So nothing is eternal here, nothing is permanent here. So everything passes away. That may be the written word, That may be a painted picture or a carved stone or any act of bravery, heroic act. Great civilizations are subject to the law of time. So, time is most powerful. We have seen a lot of great civilizations. You see, in India, there is Indus Valley civilizations. What happened to it? Okay, there is the Roman civilization, the Greek civilization. So, everything got ruined. The earth on which we live may one day become unfit for human habitation as the sun ages and alters. Yes. So that may take a longer time as compared to the life what we are living here, but as compared to the time in the universe, that may be a very such time. Our acts and thoughts, our deeds of heroism, our political structures are a part of history or becoming or process. So whatever we are doing, that is going to be a part of history, that is becoming or that is going to be a process. They all belong to the world of time. Time is symbolized in India's tradition by birth and death. So how as per our tradition, we symbolize time as per birth or and death. Is this world which is a perpetual procession of events, self-sustaining, self-maintaining, self-established, or is there a beyond underlying it, unifying it and inspiring it? So the whole world that we see, is it self-sustaining? Where there is a perpetuation, means continuance of events. Is that self-sustaining? Is that self-maintaining? Is the world itself ready to maintain? Is it self-established or we need some external force, some energy to establish it? Unify it, inspire it, standing behind it and yet emanate in it. So it is emanate in it means it is existing in it. And also it is backing it, standing behind it. Is becoming all or is there being behind it? So is that becoming all? Or is that energy, that force, that supreme power is behind it? Will man annihilate nothingness or will nothingness annihilate him? Annihilate means completely destroy. So will man annihilate nothingness? So if that is nothingness, so will man annihilate that or that nothingness will annihilate man? This very problem, this dread, this anxiety that we have, this feeling of the precariousness of the world bears witness to the world beyond. So this is the precariousness of the world. Okay, so means the world is at a precarious condition, means the world is not a very strong, very healthy condition. It is a longing for life eternal in the midst of time. So the midst of time, it's a longing, it's a desire for what? For life eternal, means the life which is not ending. Because of the implicit awareness of the ultimate reality, we have the sense of God forsakenness. So, because of this implicit awareness, this implicit awareness means from this we are getting this awareness. The awareness implied from this, that the ultimate reality, we have the sense of God forsakenness. So, what do you think beyond about this? When all these things are happening, what is our thought? Is there any supreme power that is controlling this? Okay, students, I will next explain whatever thing in my next video. If you like it, then subscribe to my channel, share it. Thank you.